lot of people think Noosa is a paradise for longboarders and no one else. But in fact, these waves offer something for just about everyone.
Noosa is kind of categorised as the longboard capital of Australia, you know, as the Noosa Festival of Surfing and all that kind of scene, but it kind of caters for everyone. It can be, you know, small mal waves, and then it can be fun, like 4-foot rippable air sections. It does cater for everyone. We let the longboarders take over first point, and then the shortboarders kind of move around to tea tree. And yeah, as a little grom growing up, I kind of started at first point and made my way around the points, and tea tree is definitely my favourite. I think there's a little part just around the rocks, and it's like a kind of slabby, barrely wave, and the local shortboarders kind of dominate that, which is cool. The Sunshine Coast is definitely underrated with swell size, and you know, whenever I go somewhere and people ask me where I'm from, it's like, oh, I'm from Sunshine Coast, Noosa, and they're like, oh, crowds, mals, you know, like. But I've, you know, travelled the world a little bit this year, and I still haven't found a better beach break than that. I mean, that's some of the most perfect waves I've ever seen in my life, and it's just down the road from my house. So those days are really special. The point breaks cater for everyone, and we've got a lot of hidden kind of just amazing spots to surf. And you know, I think if people can time the right swell or something, they'll be blown away with the waves here.
There's not much about surfing that I don't understand, but I have to admit, this baffles me. These guys defy the laws of gravity over and over again.
Are so beautiful to watch on a longboard. I've loved watching you at the Noosa Festival. You put on such an amazing show. But there's one thing that you make look really easy, and that's hanging 10. Now, I've surfed for a long time. I've surfed since I was 4 years old, and I cannot hang 10. I can hang 5, but I can't hang 10. So can you tell me, how do you hang 10?
Hanging 10 is hard. You've got to get it in the right section. You've got to be going the right speed. The setup is really crucial. You pretty much got to set it up just before the section. You want to start cross-stepping before you get to the section, and it's normally like 4 steps, is a good amount of steps, and you get this amazing feeling of lift, like your board actually lifts out of the water, and the tail's normally in the back of the wave. It'll be stuck, like hopefully it'll be stuck in the back of the wave, so you can just sit there and hang 10. But it's one of those things, just trial and error, and practice makes perfect, and you want to start from the top of the wave and work your way down.
So during a nose riding competition, it's all about having the toes over the nose for as long as possible, is that right? How's it judged?
Yeah, there's basically a line on your board, and both feet have got to be in front of the line.
Right.
And if you've got 1 foot wrapped around the nose, it's hang 5, and you've got 2, it's hang 10. And basically just stay there as long as you can, but you have to recover, you have to get back. So it doesn't count if you fall off. You just got to pick that moment to just to milk it as much as you can, but not overdo it.
So it's all about completion, right? It's much like a barrel ride. If you don't come out, it doesn't count.
Exactly, that's exactly right.
And then it's up to the judges' subjectivity as opposed to objectivity to determine how long you're on there. Do they time it?
Yeah, we've got stopwatches, and there's people with binoculars, and yeah, it's quite an interesting side to it. It's really tricky to stay up there for so long.
You showed us how to do it. I think I showed everyone how not to do it. Next time, it's a shortboard. Payback on the points.
Well, I surfed on my own for pretty much 4 years. The thought of sharks was very prominent.
Surfing national, uncrowded on 8-foot days, that's about as good as you can get. With 2 or 3 guys out and surfing not for 5 or 6 hours, but for 8, 9 hours in the day. Come in, drink some water, go back out again. Drink water from the creek in the national park, and then race around and go off the ledge again and surf all day.
The concept of a national surfing reserve is as much to remind ourselves as it is the rest of the world that these aren't our surf breaks, we just get to play on them for a while. And it's our duty of care to ensure that they're still around for future generations to enjoy.
On the world stage, Noosa is a gem. The waves, there's still no place like it. Well, I don't know anywhere with a socially comfortable setup that's got 5 bays, one after the other, that all work in their different ways, and they're all high quality.